Hi guys, welcome back to another art video. In today's video I have no idea what to talk about over the top of this, so I've sped this video up to like 20 times the original speed and I'm just going to do a quick little talk through of what I did. So for this piece I had a little bit of a vision in mind to do some cute, creative, hilly house type illustration, and I sketched it out first in Procreate and then went over it with a studio brush. I wanted to create several versions of this piece so that I could try out my style in different mediums, or try out this style in different mediums, but I kind of got bored and ran out of time after doing just the one medium, so you're just going to see one. I'm using the gouache brush to fill in the colours and play around with what colours I want everything to be. And I end up moving a few things around to try and make the composition a bit better. These clouds, I really didn't know what colour I wanted to do them. I was keeping in mind the mediums that I wanted to use, so I wanted to use my Ohuhu markers for one of the pieces, so I had that in mind, but I also was doing the detail like I would do if I was doing an oil pastel piece, and those background colours, the like yellowy gradient, is what I do with the Ohuhu markers, and I really like that, so I wanted to include it. And there I'm trying several different cloud colours. I then tried to trace the image off the iPad, which was really difficult. I need to work out how you freeze the iPad so that you can do that, use it as like a light box, but I managed to get a rough outline and then just went over it again in pencil. I really struggled to get those smooth shape outlines if I want to do like an illustration within a shape like that. I think it will just come with practice, but yeah, it turned out okay in this piece. I think it gets wobblier as I go on. But yeah, just drawing everything out. I think each time I draw this piece, I refine it a little bit more each time. So from the sketch to the solid drawing on the Procreate, and then from the pencil sketch to the fine liner, each time it's getting just a little bit better. So just measuring everything up and then putting it onto a postcard and pressing firmly to trace around everything so that the indentation goes onto the postcard behind. I really like the composition of this with the big flowers and the tiny little house. I think it's quite cute. I know it's not like anything like reality, but I like it. I planned out the greens and the different colours I was going to use in this piece before I started colouring in. I also spilt my water all over the desk before I started colouring in, so that's why my orange paper is now crumpled up, which is really annoying. But yeah, these colours, I really like the greens that come in the Ohuhu marker set. They're so nice. I've got a plastic sheet underneath my postcard because those Ohuhu pens do bleed through. They're alcohol markers, so they will go through and they would have marked my orange paper. So it doesn't look very attractive having that bit of plastic behind, but it is what it is. There are a few times that I messed up a little bit and had to use the colourless blender to try and remove some little bits of colour that went outside the lines, but for the most part, as a 30-year-old, I'm doing alright colouring within inside the lines. I really love this gradient that I'm doing with the different coloured yellows. I really like doing that for the sky. And in the end I went for a light grey for those clouds, and I think it works. I then picked up my Staedtler pencils and added in the details, and they are quite hard, those pencils. I kind of want to get some soft ones so they go down a bit better, but it worked, it did the job, and I'm really pleased with the outcome. By this point I decided I wasn't asked to get out my paints and this was all I was going to do, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!